Good morning, welcome back. It's Friday Coffee Talks. I don't know if you've heard of something called Get Ready With Me. I think I did one of those. I'm doing a drive along with me. I am on the road, back from a long week in, not a week, an overnight? It wasn't a long week, it was an overnight in Raleigh, North Carolina. And so I am driving back home to the Atlanta suburbs. This is probably super dangerous. I have my cell phone balanced on my steering wheel. I'm trying not to hold it because that is illegal in Georgia. If the phone falls at any point, I apologize. We're just going to see how this goes. I have no idea. Is it going to crash? I don't know. Am I going to crash? I hope not. We shall see. But I'm very bored on this road trip. It's been, I think it was like a 5.5 hour drive there and about the same back. I have an hour left. I'm very tired. I have something. It's not a disease, it's not a condition, but Mandy always jokes that I have carcolepsy, which for me, I fall asleep in the car like all the time. If I'm in a car, I'm falling asleep. Whether I'm driving or riding or anything, I fall asleep. So for most of my career, traveling like I have avoided driving because it's pretty dangerous. Nobody wants to fall asleep behind the wheel, least of all me. And so I've flown like most everywhere. This time, logistics, timing, price, all that stuff added up to it was necessary for me to drive to Raleigh this time. So I did. And I made it there in plenty of time, got meetings. We had great meetings, met some wonderful customers. We were at the Lenovo Briefing Center this week, and we had a great dinner. We presented at the Briefing Center, got to see a lot of my old friends over there, which was great. But now I'm on the way back, and this drive, on the way here, it was fine. It was totally fine. On the way back, it's been a slog, if I'm being honest. It's been difficult. I'm tired and just ready to be home. So yeah, I figured you guys can come with me. I have the essentials. I have an energy drink, mucho caffeine. Keep me alert, attentive, paying attention to the road. My wife, Mandy, she's not the hugest fan of solo parenting. So she's been very kind on the way home, on this drive home, to call and talk to me a few different times so that I'm not in a ditch on fire, dead, which has been very much appreciated. Love you, Mandy. Had a nice long chat with my dad, caught up with him on a few different things. Talked to some work folks, got some productivity done. I think that's my other thing about driving that I don't like is that I'm not saying I work a ton on planes. I generally try to avoid it, but I can at least do other things because I'm not driving. There's a pilot involved, and in the car by myself, I'm just here, and I have to focus on driving. I can't do anything else. So the email stacks up, and all the things that I need to do just add up. So when I get home, I feel like there's just I'm so behind. So I don't mean to crap on driving. It's fine. It's okay. It's just not my favorite thing to do. So I hope everybody's had a great week. I know it's been 2 weeks without an episode, and I apologize about that. It's been wild. The week before, I had posted a quick video saying, I just got too busy. The schedule didn't allow me to film anything, which was true. And then the week after that, I was all set Thursday night to go down to my office and do some filming, get an episode ready for Friday morning. And then we had a crazy storm come through, and it knocked power out in our house for like 6 hours, and it didn't come back until the middle of the night. And I love making coffee talks, and I love both of you that watch this show, but I wasn't about to go down at like 1 in the morning and film an episode, so it just didn't happen. Didn't get there. So yeah, here we are, 2 weeks without an episode, and now you just have to listen to me ramble while I'm driving. Golly, this show's going downhill. Oh man. But yeah, what else is going on? When I drive, I listen to podcasts. That's my big thing. Some people are like into music, some people are into audiobooks. I like both of those. But this time specifically, I knew I was going to have a lot of hours in the car, so I saved up my podcast episodes, and I've been burning through them. And gosh, it's so good. Armchair Expert is what I've been listening to. They have a weekly show called Armchair Anonymous, where they have people call in and tell stories like pertaining to a specific topic. That one is my favorite. This week's episode was hilarious. It was about tell me about a time you've been on the news. My goodness, these people had these funny stories. Absolutely hilarious. But yeah, one of the other great things I love about going to do anything with Lenovo is the getting to see my old friends. I used to work there before I came to Store Magic, and my AirPods are dying, I think. Oh my gosh. And so yeah, there were people at the briefing with us this week who, some of my really good friends, Brendan McDermott. I was joking last night. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. This is a nightmare. This is literally the worst episode ever. Yeah, no, I was joking with Brendan last night that I think Mandy loves him more than she does me. My kids definitely do, that's for certain. And he's just one of the best. I mean, getting to see people that I haven't seen in forever. Dan Orsborn from Sheets, we met up and hung out a little bit yesterday. He happened to be in town, and so I just love, like, that's the best part of traveling, is connecting with people, getting to spend time with friends, customers who've become friends, coworkers who've become friends, and it's just so good. So that was such a valuable time this week to see people, and in addition to all the other important work stuff, progress on things, just to see great folks and connect with great folks, and have a meal and have some drinks with great folks. It's just so good, so good. Let's see, what else? Yeah, am I in Georgia yet? I am. Oh, I crossed into Georgia. That's cool. That's fun. Oh my gosh, I hope this cop, I hope I don't get pulled over. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get over this lane here. If I get pulled over, it's gonna turn from a horrible, boring episode to one of the best I've ever done. Okay, I think we're okay. No lights yet. I'll let you know if I get pulled over. Oh my gosh, a chicken truck's about to crash into me. This is a nightmare. Don't get hit by the chicken truck. That was a semi full of chickens, and he just tried to merge into me. What in the world? People are crazy. Oh my gosh. Anyways, this week has been crazy fun. It is at home. It's almost back to school time. Can you believe that? I feel like the kids got out of school like 2 days ago. But next Wednesday they go back. 1 week from today. Whew. Filming this on Wednesday. Yeah, so we've been doing back to school shopping, getting haircut appointments, getting new shoes, the whole deal, like getting everybody ready to go back to school. I think the kids are ready. They're pretty pumped. And yeah, we found out they're teachers. They've got open house coming. Just all the things that go into back to school. But yeah, it's wild that it's here already. I can't believe it. The year's flying by. That they say, like, as you get older, the years blend together. And I guess there's like some math behind that, which makes sense, if you think about it. When you're 2, a year is 50% of your life, and so it feels like forever. But when you're 10, a year is only 10% of your life. And when you're 35, it's an even smaller percentage. So as you get older, 1 year becomes significantly less as a like increment of your life, and so it feels like it's going by faster. That logic checks out to me, but in reality, that it also feels that way. A year is it's like a blink of an eye these days. It makes me feel old, but it's true. I mean, it's just, yeah, we're most of the way through July already. It's almost August. I'm just hoping the heat goes away. I'm done with the heat. I was done with the heat in like April. First day it ticked over like 60 degrees. I was ready for winter again. I am what's known as a wet boy. I sweat like crazy. I look at a picture of a fire and I start sweating. And so yeah, living in Atlanta we haven't even had some of the heat that some of the other places in the country have had. I think Texas was like 110. My coworker Wes this week was saying that in Arizona it's like 120. 120? No. I mean, it hasn't even been nearly that hot in Georgia, and I hate it. So I can't imagine living in one of those places. But even with our Georgia heat, it's been upper 90s, and it's miserable. It sucks. You can't even go outside without just being sticky, wet, moist. It's gross. I'm ready for some hoodies and yeah, all that stuff. Give me that cold weather. Maybe because we've had a crazy summer, we'll have a crazy winter too. Like tons of snow, many days below zero. Give me some of that. I'm ready for it. That's the kind of weather I live for. I'm ready for the cold. Bring on the cold. So yeah, that's what we're up to. Anything going on this weekend? Anything else interesting to talk about? I don't think so. I'm running out of things. Talking to my steering wheel like a crazy person. While chicken trucks try to run me over and cops avoid them pulling me over. I'm not speeding or anything. They have no reason to pull me over, but it's one of those things, like, even if you're just like walking to the gas station and there's a police officer in there buying snacks or whatever, he's not paying attention to me. But my first thought is, he's going to arrest me for something. He's going to find something to arrest me for. I haven't done anything wrong. There's no reason for him to arrest me, but in my mind, I'm like, he's going to arrest me. This is not green. I'm trying to get out of there. Anybody else do that? I definitely do that. It's weird. Oh, man. The other thing that happened this week that was really cool. I almost never go to barbershops. I go probably like once a quarter and get my beard trimmed up, cleaned up, all that stuff, but I always shave my own head. Little razors at home with some shaving cream, zip right before the shower. Easy, done. Keep the head nice and slick. But I never go to barbershops to have my head shaved. And I did this week, leading up to going and meeting customers and presenting at the briefing center, all that stuff. I ran out of time Monday before I had to leave Tuesday morning. And so Monday late, I just went to the barbershop, got my beard cleaned up, and got my head shaved. And what a treat it was. I've been missing out for sure. Yeah, she used the clippers and got rid of the hair, and then she used the thing, the electric razor. And my AirPod's dying again. It's weird. And then she trimmed up my beard, and I was like, okay, cool, she's done. And then all of a sudden she started lathering up my head and putting this lotion on and the hot towel and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, this is cool. And then she straight razored my whole head, and it was slick and smooth and perfect. It was awesome. And then the coolest part is about halfway through my shave, I look over, and the guy in the seat next to me, Jeff Francoeur, one of the announcers for the Braves. What? Parkview High School legend. One of the voices of the Braves along with Brandon Gaudin. How cool is that? Just sitting right next to Jeff Francoeur. I wish I had talked to him. I wish we had become best friends, but alas, it didn't happen. I was like, I could talk to him, but he's in the middle of a haircut. He doesn't want to talk to some random guy next to him, covered in shaving cream and a hot towel. Twice now, shoot. But yeah, no, I did not talk to Jeff Francoeur. I did get my haircut next to him, and he's taller than I would have thought. I mean, I guess he's a Major League Baseball player, so he's athletic specimen, but yeah, it was cool. I sat 3 feet from Jeff Francoeur while we both got our haircut. We did not talk, so that's a fun story. Okay, I think I've talked enough. I'm going to go continue to delve into the depths of my craziness as I finish this drive. I think I've got 45 minutes left, then I will be home. So thanks for coming along with me. I do have another episode coming that I've been working on. It's taking a lot longer than I had planned for it to, but I will release it at some point. I think this week's going to be this incoherent ramblings of a man trying to stay awake while he drives back from North Carolina. This has been Friday Coffee Talks. This has been Wednesday afternoon energy drink talks with your main man, Connor Volpe. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being a fan. And we'll catch you next week.